Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, I wanted to tell you, one, I wanted to thank everybody for being so patient with us this week and sending all of the kind messages and DMs. And two, I wanted to let everybody know that we will be back to normal this upcoming week when it comes to members only lives and also our hot, messy topics. But in the meantime, we have a lot to discuss because this Kim and Kroy divorce is just getting worse and worse. And that's exactly what we keep saying. We knew that this divorce was just going to get nastier and nastier based off of the way that they even initiated the divorce, with calling for psychological evaluations, saying that the father of your children might be participating in substances that he shouldn't be. I mean, the finances of it all. This was doomed from the jump. So before we get into all of it, you guys know how this works. Do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So you remember when I was talking to you a little bit about Kroy defaulting on some payments, and his attorney said that he was a little embarrassed because they leased a Rolls Royce and now they can't afford the Rolls Royce. This is kind of what Bethany Frankel was saying. She was using the Zolciak Biermann crew as just a perfect example of people who are living outside of their means. Like Andy Cohen even said this before, that at moments, at times, he was even questioning like, wow, Kim Zolciak, you spend a lot of money. Do you guys how do you guys sustain your lifestyle? Do you make that much money? Kim was spending tens of thousands of dollars on crystals to bring in good energy. Well, where the hell is your $10,000 worth of crystals now? And what good energy did that bring? Because this shit is getting negative as hell. Hold on. Here it goes. Kroy Biermann's financial problems are continuing to mount, and according to reports, the retired NFL player is being sued after defaulting on a car loan after allegedly skipping payments. The lawsuit filed by BMW Financial Services on Monday, June 12th, in the Superior Court of Fulton County, Georgia, accuses Kroy of failing to make payments as agreed on a Rolls-Royce Colina per court documents obtained by Page 6. A copy of the lease, which was submitted alongside the petition, shows that Kroy signed a payment agreement for the automobile worth an estimated $400,000 on July 31st of 2020. At that time, he traded in his Rolls-Royce Wraith, then worth reportedly, I guess, over $250,000 for the newer model. Per the agreement, Kroy was expected to make monthly payments of more than $5,000 over a 36-month period. However, the Don't Be Tardy alum began having trouble meeting his lease requirements. $5,000. Like, that's a huge indicator of somebody who's probably living outside of their means. So because you want this Rolls Royce, and it has to be the newer one, right? Because who is driving a $250,000 car nowadays? Loser. No, see, that's my point. Is you would have been fine with the $250,000 car, but instead we needed to have the $400,000 car with the $5,000 a month payments, which brings your grand total at the end of the year to over $60,000 in car payments. That's not car insurance, and I would love to see what that cost. And that's not multiple cars for the family. That's not Ariana and Brielle's if they're on, under Kim and Kroy's plan. It's just Kroy's. Just Kroy's, not even Kim's. So I'm guessing that they're probably in, with insurance and cars, probably over $10,000 a month, which is over $120,000 a year. Okay. Well, again, it just keeps going. According to BMW Financial Services, they asked that Kroy return the car, but he allegedly failed and refused to turn over the vehicle. The amount currently owed on the vehicle by the end of the lease agreement totals $221,763.57. When contacted regarding the lawsuit, Kroy's attorney, Marlis Bergstrom, placed the blame squarely on Kroy's estranged wife, Kim Zolciak, as the two are in the midst of a nasty divorce. Mr. Biermann never imagined that he would find himself in this position, having a car repossessed, but this is the fallout when folks find themselves spending way beyond their means. Kroy retired and no longer receives that NFL salary. I don't think anyone told Kim. That's what the lawyer told TMZ. Ugh. Every month, Kroy has had to scratch enough money together to pay the mortgage to save their home from going into foreclosure. They are getting collection notices and now lawsuits on behalf of the creditors. And Kim is still continuing to spend money on online gambling, wine, and things that are not necessities but are luxuries. Well, now they have one less luxury item. Shady, but yeah, true. Kim and Kroy are currently in a lot when it comes to this bitter divorce. Both are asking for spousal support from the other person, as well as fighting over primary and sole custody of their 4 minor children. The reality stars are currently living under the same roof at their Alpharetta, Georgia mansion, but Kroy has asked Kim to vacate the premises after he alleged that she needs to undergo a psychological evaluation for her alleged gambling addiction, which impedes her ability to properly care for the children. Kim has heard allegations Kroy's way as well, accusing him of chronic, like little ganja usage, and demanding that he submit hair follicles for drug testing out of the safety for their children. Media outlet RadarOnline.com recently obtained a copy of Kim's response to Kroy's divorce petition, and the wig connoisseur is pleading with the judge to deny Kroy's request for her to leave the marital home. In his filing, Kroy is asking that the court forces Kim to vacate the home and allow him exclusive use of the property. In her response filing, Kim claims that the home is co-owned by both her and Kroy, thus making it a marital asset that was acquired during their marriage. The documents read, Kim desires any and all premarital assets, gifts, and inheritances of either party shall be retained and assigned to the party who owned the asset or property before the marriage or received the gift or inheritance in accordance with the law of the state of Georgia. Kim is also seeking to return to her maiden name of Zolciak and demanding Kroy pay her legal fees. Oh my gosh, she's trying to take Kroy's ass to the bank. The estranged couple's financial woes unfortunately coincided with their divorce, as it was revealed on the same day that the Georgians owe more than $1 million to the IRS in back taxes, fees, and penalties. And in a desperate bid for cash, Kim and Kroy have resorted to selling secondhand bags, purses, wigs, and their clothes through their online Biermann's closet. I don't think, honestly, he's going to be able to get her out of the house. I think it's exactly what she's saying through her attorney, that it is a marital asset. Even though you guys don't get along, guess what? That's called a divorce. You guys, first of all, I don't even know who lives in a house with somebody that they're divorcing, unless you just can't figure out how to get the hell out of there. Because I don't even care if I had to live in a shack at my parents' house in the backyard with my kids. I would be trying to get the hell out of there. Like, I don't understand Tom and Ariana still living together, or Kim and Kroy still living together. But sometimes, especially when you can't make your payments on certain things, you got to figure it out. But guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinion. I'm so curious what your thoughts are. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time.